Okay. I'm Yin Nelis member from China, and the work I do, the way I understand sustainability is that how what we do in a daily basis and also with work can fulfill three goals: win to ourselves, individual, a win to community, to the people around us, and a win to the earth. If what we do and the way we live the life doesn't fulfill these three goals, it's not sustainable. So sustainable must be very holistic, and it connects to every part of our life, our value, our thought. So that I facilitate workshops to connect ourselves, to connect to ourselves, to connect to others, and to connect to nature. So I create opportunities to allow participants to experience the connections themselves instead of me telling them why you should do this, why you should do this. Not until people feel the relevance between them and the earth, or between them with the society, won't they do something in concrete. Because people have to feel, have to be passionate about what they do. So I create a field and create activity to invoke their inner passion and inner connection as a human being, with like eye contact and with people and spending time in nature, and allow their body to feel nature, feel being a tree, how it feel like being a tree, and that evoke the soft place. Like as human being, everyone feel it, and everyone had certain sensitivity towards the outer world. The inner and outer always are connected, but it is like whether our society allow this connection to be felt. So the workshop I facilitate allow this human sensation and allowed human intuition to have more place, rather than just thinking about the problem of the world that we are facing.
What is that problem of the world that we're facing?
The problem of the world is this disconnection that we are, how disconnected we are to the world, to others, and even to ourselves. It is I feel very sad. Sometimes I see people just being normal as everyone else, and to don't give themselves chance to be connected to others. Yeah.
Why do you think this is happening?
Sometimes when I feel the society, like it's our collective choice in this phase of human history, or human, like the evolution, from being a hunter-gatherer, really nourished by the land and also nourish the land, and from like being very connected to nature to gradually, maybe it's because nature at some point is very dangerous, and if we feel nature is very uncertain, we don't know whether we are going to have food at the next second. So we kind of, the ego, I think the human ego start to like take over. Okay, I also want to control like my faith, my life. So it's kind of a shifting of consciousness of what nature has done for us and how we want to control nature in order to get what we need. I think that's kind of the shifting of consciousness of how we see the world and how we see all the existence in the world. That is, yeah, that's my understanding of, I think after we become the change, we have to communicate the change. So Nelis is a very good platform for us to really stand up, to tell the world what's our value, what we are fighting for. And so that we can organize the change. Because just be the change, sometimes it's like, it might take a long time for this ripple to reach everyone. But if we gather together, we organize the movement, boom, that is like the exponential effect will just spread out. And yeah, so I think it's very necessary what Nelis is doing. And I see the change already in the audience. Their eyes just open and shine. Yeah.
And are we on time?
I think it's never, like, this is saying something like late better than never, something. Yeah. So I think for the earth or for nature, there's never like late, because it has its own rhythm of doing things, and so that's human society, I think. Yeah, I can tell with this urgency. It is very urgent. That's why we kind of feel like there's a need to act. But how urgent it is? Yeah. Thank you both. Wonderful work. Yeah. There's something very powerful to allow others to experience, because there's a whole new world waiting for them.